Hello everyone, this is Txujjfwm. It's nice to see you again. Today I have my grandson, Travis Tswjjfwm. We are here at Master David's house, and he has been asking me that he want to get to know more about Master David and how his journey as a shaman. So let me introduce you to my grandson, Travis Txujjfwm. So say hi to everybody first.
Hello.
And then, well, say thank you, Master David, for giving us the opportunity coming to your house here.
Okay. Thank you for being here.
So,
Especially you, Travis. Thank you for being here.
So, Travis, shall we start with your first question? You want to ask Master David about being a shaman? What's your first question?
How did you first become a shaman?
Well, to become a shaman is not something that you go to school for it, but you have to be chosen. And I did not know that I was chosen, but there was a lady shaman once told me that I had a spiritual gift and that one day I might become a shaman. But at the time, I was still going to church. And so I continued to go to church, and then something happened. I began to lose interest of going to church. And so I then went through an initiation process like all shamans do to become a shaman. And so I went through a similar process, same process that your grandpa went through to become a shaman. Okay. And that's how I became a shaman.
I forgot one.
Yeah. What did Master David used to do before he became a shaman?
What did you used to do when you were not a shaman?
I was a St. Paul police officer for 30 years. And I was patrolling, working the street of St. Paul. And I did it for a combination of 30 years. I worked mostly on the street, but I also worked some investigative stuff. And then I retired at age 51 because as a police officer, I could retire early. So after I retired from the police department, I dedicated myself to be a shaman.
Why does the belt color matter for the shaman?
We have 3 sashes that they come in 3 different colors. The red one is for protection. The yellow one is for worship. And then the white one that is used for purify, that is also used for blessing.
I forgot one again.
Ask Master David about who is she?
Oh yeah, who is she?
Well, Qeej, the name Qeej is well known in Hmong culture. And Qeej, as far as we know, he was the very first shaman in Hmong culture. Okay. So whenever you hear about the name Qeej, that means that we are talking about the very first Hmong spiritual healer or a shaman or a zinai.
How did you name your group Shaolin?
I did not name Shaolin Ter. Shaolin Ter is a name given to spiritual healers or shamans in order to become a Shaolin Ter or to qualify to be a Shaolin Ter. So if you look at your grandpa and I, we both shave our heads, okay? So in order to become a Shaolin Ter, we must go through a process. And so we, like the Buddhist monks, we must go through an ordination in which we must shave our head, and we must also receive specialized training. And we spent many hours after shaving our heads doing training outside, mostly in the woods. And so until somebody go through that type of training, they cannot become a Shaman, but they can still be a shaman. So there's a difference between a shaman and a Shaman. A shaman doesn't have to shave their heads, doesn't have to go get specialized training, but Shamanics do.
Forgot one.
You're gonna ask Master David about ghosts, right?
Have you seen a ghost before?
I have never personally seen a ghost, okay, because maybe some people may have the ability, but I don't. I can only sense them. I also can hear them, but as far as physically seeing a ghost, no.
Do you sometimes can hear the ghost talking to you or something?
Yes, I do have the ability to hear and to talk to. I don't want to say ghost, okay, because that scares a lot of people. Okay? But I want to say that spirits or souls, dead people, okay. Because when we talk about ghost, we think about something scary, something bloody, something that's bad. Okay.
Like in a movie,
Yep.
right?
Bora.
Yep. So not all spirits are bad. Spirits are just like us. Okay.
But something told them to be bad or something.
Well, nobody tells them to be bad. It's just like people. Okay. People who are bad, they decide to do it themselves. Okay.
Oh.
So for spirits, it's the same thing. They make their own decision.
I forgot one again.
You forgot?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, you can think about it. Think about what you want. See, everybody is waiting for you. They're watching Travis ask Master David the question.
How long do you meditate a day?
That depends on what I need to do. I usually get up early in the morning, and then I would do my morning prayer in which I meditate. I usually meditate for 10 to 15 minutes, and then I go on to do my usual morning study, okay? And that's how long I usually meditate per day. I usually spend 10, 15 minutes early in the morning, and then at night, when all my family go to sleep, I usually spend another 10 to 20 minutes and to meditate. And my meditation may be very different from the monks. Okay, monks have a different way of doing meditation, and my meditation consists of learning. Okay, and I have to concentrate and learn what I need to learn during that session.
So do people tell you to do shaman at their place if they need?
When somebody needs help, they usually will come to my house here. It's just like you go to a doctor. So if you get sick, you go to the doctor, then the doctor will do an assessment. They will find out what's wrong with you, and then they will give you medicine. And so when people need my service, okay, they usually will come to my house, or they will call me and say, hey, I have this problem. Could you find out what's wrong or what is causing this issue? And so if I'm able to tell people what's wrong, and then I can tell them, okay, I'm going to give you a specific time that because of this issue, I will give you generally 3 days. If you get better, then I will tell you what steps you need to do to get healed.
Why do you guys celebrate Qeej Day?
We celebrate Qeej Day, and it has been chosen that December 16 as a day that we celebrate Qeej's legacy and then also to honor him. And so we do it to remember what he did, okay? And so we also do it to help other shamans. We also do it to share his healing gift with people. And so whoever needs that healing service, we will go out and do that. And we also want to promote Qeej's healing gift with the world. And so we are not just going to be helping Hmong people, but we will help wherever we can.
When you first made Shalinta, who were the first people in Shalinta?
Well, I was the very first one that went through it. And then Sifunali, your grandpa's master, she went through it. Okay. And then your grandpa.
Yeah.
And then we had several more people that went through it after us.
Master Vincent.
Yep, Master Vincent. Okay.
I don't know.
Hey, you're doing good. You're
Yeah.
doing so good.
Now, those of you who are watching my grandson asking Master David's question here, he start interest in playing Qeej in his early years. Travis, how young were you first start playing your Qeej?
2.
When you were 2. I always make a joke that when you're still in your diaper, right? So can you tell Master David why you're so attracted to play Qeej every day now? Because I know you're in class, and tell Master David.
The reason why I like playing Qeej because when I first got the Qeej when I was 2 years old, I would just go on YouTube. I would just scroll until I find people playing Qeej. I just watch it, and then that's when I started playing Qeej. And then that's when I first noticed that when I went to the Hmong culture or something when I was 9, I noticed that my uncle used to work there.
Mm-hmm. So anybody tell you to learn how to play Qeej, or you just have the interest to learn how to play Qeej?
My Yitzi taught me.
Oh, yeah, Yotzi taught you how to play it. Now every day, everywhere we go, you are post on. You go to YouTube, listening to Qeej. Even the Qeej ad they record at the funeral. You still watching that at night before you go to sleep, right? So maybe Master David can tell you more a bit about She and the Qeej, okay? Because you need to learn that by why it's very important.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as far as we know, there is no proof, okay? Because he went back long time ago. So nobody has documented anything, recorded anything that we can use as a proof. Okay, but as far as we know, as shamans, we know that Qeej existed during Qeej's time. And the first time that the Qeej was used for a funeral was when Qeej's son passed away. So it was the first time that that Qeej instrument was used for a funeral ritual. Well, Qeej did not use that Qeej for funeral ritual, but he used that Qeej to heal and also to revive the souls of the deceased people that have died. So actually he used that Qeej for healing, not for sending people away. Okay, and that's how he used the Qeej. But for our Hmong people, we only know that the Qeej was and is still being used for funeral services.
My Hmong teacher told me that Qeej, when there's wild animals, sometimes people go to the forest and bring the Qeej, and then when they go walking, they use the Qeej so the tigers or lions don't come for them.
Well, maybe it's true because the Qeej can send up a very loud musical tune. Okay, and I would say that if I'm out there in the jungle by myself, I might feel more comfortable playing the Qeej because it really helped me keeping me calm. Okay, but for a lot of people, if they don't know how to play the thing, they don't use it. But if you have one and you're out there, I think you just blow it. I think it keeps you company.
I don't know.
Okay. And because you like playing thing, do you think someday you'll become a shaman like me? You want to ask Master David to see if he can sense or he can feel that, hey, someday Travis will be a good shaman. Ask him that. Don't let me ask Master David.
Will I be a shaman when I grow up?
Well, Travis, you are a very gifted child, and I believe that when the time is appropriate, you will become one, and you will become a great healer or a great shaman, okay? And you will have learned so much by the time you become one. Because you will continue to learn, you will continue to see or observe other shamans. And I think this is the very, very important person that you're going to be learning a lot of healing and a lot of shaman rituals from, okay? And you're also going to learn from me, you're going to learn from other shamans out there, okay? And so you probably hear me use the term shaman and healer, okay? Personally, for me, I like to use the term healer, because that's what we do, okay? We heal people that are sick, okay? We are not doctors, okay? We are spiritual doctors. We're not medical doctors. So we heal people spiritually, not medically like doctors do.
On a Thanksgiving day, you fell down at the park.
Oh yeah.
And I tell what you did to make you feel better.
Oh, he had a hooply me.
Oh, yeah, wow, okay.
No, we went to the park, okay? We took an egg and a shot and some jars paper. But you forgot something, right?
The lighter.
You forgot the lighter. We're looking everywhere. We couldn't find, but somebody must hide the lighter because it was in my car all the time. Until we got home and I looked and said, oh my God, the lighter is in the car.
Next to the fries.
Yeah. And then, of course, we went there and you learned how to call hooply. I taught you how to the simple one. Say, come home, I don't want to stay here. Right? You were asking the spirit of the land to send your soul back, that you don't want to stay there, right? So you felt better after we came home. You don't have fever anymore. Before that, you will have fever off and on, and they even call me to come get you at school.
Travis, do you believe in hooply?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's great. I'm very proud of you.
Yeah. And one time, Master David, I shared with you before already. One time, he played outside his apartment. He threw a rock and hit the little mice.
On accident.
The little mice again. And then he said, yeah, you gotta come help the little mice, send the mice away, you know.
Because paralyzed, you're like.
Oh.
See, when you're not purposely killing an animal, you feel bad, right? Okay. So, you know, it's good that you come here to learn from Master David, okay? To learn about shamanism and a lot of things. You're still young. I'm sure that you have more questions. When we after this interview, after this talk, if you have more questions, we can always come back talk to Master David. Okay. But before we finish tonight, what is today?
His birthday.
Yeah, Master David's birthday.
Thank you, Travis.
So we will you will play a game. So Master David and how you learn, and he will teach you a song, and see if you can play at the Txujci day. Okay. So you have any other questions before you're gonna do perform a game to show Master David, or wishing a birthday for him. We didn't bring anything for him for his birthday, but I think your playing thing is already the most gift you can give to Master David already, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Travis, I just want to say thank you, and your very presence here tonight. It's a great birthday gift for me. Okay, and you are going to play the Qing instrument. Okay, that is a very honorable thing for you to come and do that for me. That has never been done, and so I truly appreciate you and your grandpa for being here tonight. This is a great opportunity for us to get together. Okay, and I hope that you will feel comfortable come back here. You can come back anytime. We can talk, and I will share what I know with you. So thank you.
Today is a special day for Master David. It's his birthday on December 9th. Today I'm going to wish him a happy birthday.
Wow, Travis. Thank you very much for playing me that very special thing. I'm very honored. I used to go learn things like you, and I stopped learning. Yeah, I stopped using what I learned when I became a shaman. And once I became a shaman, my Huaning, we call them the healing guide, started teaching me things. And they give me different diqing. So I want you to listen to my diqing. Okay? And then I will teach you something very simple for you to learn. Okay? And this will sound different than what you learn. Okay? This will sound different than what they play at the funeral home. Okay? So I just want you to listen to my diqing. usually what the Qeej start. Okay? But when I was taught by my Kuan it started a little different. So I want you to listen to the difference. Okay? Okay, this is my Qeej. That was taught to me, okay? I did not have to learn from somebody standing there, sitting there physically, okay? So how I learned was they were able to teach me how to blow into a Qeej instrument. They also control my fingers, okay? So I was able to blow into the Qeej and still they control my every move, every finger, okay? And I continue to learn and learn and learn and learn, okay? But my Qeej is used for healing, okay? Not for funeral rituals, okay? So this is my Qeej, okay? Do you think it sounds a little different from what you learned?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it starts different. It may sound a little different, but Qeej still sound very similar, okay? But my Qeej and yours are not the same, okay? But you're doing great. I'm very proud of you, okay? All right, so that day, we will play a few verses, okay?
All right, everyone. Thank you for watching us. Travis just learned a few verses, Qeej verses from Master David. So those of you will be at the She Day on the 16th. You will get to see he perform side by side with Master David. And just a few, one or two verses. See how talented Travis is, right, Travis? Okay, so Master David, thank you for welcoming us to your house and teaching Travis a few verses. Qeej. I'm sure that in the future he'll be a Qeej master.
Yes, he will
A
be.
lot of people want to learn from him because you are the first, the youngest, actually the only that Master David taught the youngest to learn how to play Qeej to help the soul. Okay. So you have any more last word to Master David before we say goodbye to everybody?
Thank you for letting me here.
It's a great honor to have you here, Travis, and it's great to have you here. And I hope that we can do this again and keep it up to great work. Very proud of you.
Right, thank you everyone, and see you on our She Day. Thank you. Have a nice day.